There you go. How's this looking? Think we're fine? Check this. Oh. Guessing that's green? No, that's completely red. Stupid camera. Ah, great. They even adjust the settings. And like a father coming back from his milk run, wait, hang on, no, hang on. This is missing something. This scene is missing something. Hang on. God damn it, how do I actually forget the one? This camera's probably gonna not only catch the echo, but also the rain in this room. It's not good. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Take two. And like a father who has come back from his milk run, I too have also returned. With hot chocolate. Oh, I also have to make sure I don't spill any of this or else I'm gonna get absolutely murdered. Cause this is carpet if this lands and that's not gonna go well at all. The stains. Alright. Okay, so. What was I supposed to talk about again? Okay. Right. It's got 3 weeks. Ooh, this rain's really bad. Take that back. It just got a lot worse. Okay. Before we begin, you might be hearing a lot of echo in this room. I guess it's not really a surprise, but this room isn't really padded or anything. Hopefully the echo isn't too bad in here. I've attached my mic to the camera, so hopefully that something to increase the quality a bit, but yeah. Also, it's like, I'm sorry. It's literally, I've gone nocturnal. Okay, it's 4 a.m. in the morning on a Sunday. I'm tired. I've gone nocturnal, so I have to finish recording this and a couple of other things I need to do. So, yeah, this is just all preemptive stuff I have to get out there, so you guys know. Okay, that being said, I'm kind of back. But also, hopefully you guys are doing well. Gonna have to repeat that entire section. That was incredibly bad because I keep stumbling. Okay. Oh my, no. I will say, this is always good before taking a good nap or even sleeping. Also good after a workout. Good old chalky milk. Alright, so before we get into the part of where I literally disappear for almost 3 weeks, since it's been, how many days has it been since I last streamed or recorded? I'll put it somewhere on screen like right now. Should be up now. Okay, but before we get into that, hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing social distancing and washing your hands and stuff, as the whole world is under a pandemic. It's just under this crisis right now. So hopefully you guys are doing that, and just be safe, right? Be courteous about not just yourself, but also the other people around you. And yeah, we'll get through this. We got this. Anywho, now to the point of where was I for 3 weeks. There's a lot to that, actually. Whole lot. Also, between each thought, I'm just gonna cut it with this, because I really need to stay awake a bit more, as it is literally 3 a.m. in the morning. It's 4. It's 4. Even with this, I'm struggling a bit with time already. Where was I? I believe the last thing I streamed... Right. The last thing I did, I streamed Asphalt 9, I think. The entire thing right there. Streaming Asphalt 9. Oh boy. So, you guys might be wondering, what is happening with the channel right now? As I've left again for another 3 weeks. Well, here's the thing. I'll have to even go further back to like start of fall, end of summer, start of fall, so like September. So obviously with this channel, I started pretty well. I ended up recording with a bunch of people, the department video, right? That was a pretty good start for the channel. However, after that, I just started going into a bit of racing content, diving into Asphalt. Obviously, I'd done some during the summer as well, but there's 2 things with that already that was already restricting the channel, which was that 1, I was playing Asphalt, and 2, it was the timing of having all the uploads and the streams and such, like how they were all in this weird, inconsistent interval of sorts. Yeah, throughout the entire fall, I don't think I uploaded much. I might have. I'll have to check back onto my YouTube studio to see where I uploaded during that time, or when, sorry. That sort of being on and off YouTube has been the consistent inconsistency. So obviously I am in university, 2nd year, especially with physics. We get hard work. We have to do a whole lot of hard work. So I cannot be caught slacking, even though I've been caught slacking with the side of like trying to do this stuff. So about that time, I was streaming Asphalt 9, and I was doing fairly well, I think, with uploading. It wasn't too bad. I was trying to stay as consistent, but by the time fall came around, I was getting hammered by work. I have to do quite a lot of work to stay on top of what I gotta do with grades and all that stuff. That kind of really took me away during the entire fall from uploading stuff. Obviously, I did do stuff here and there with, I think, like streaming and uploading, I think. Mainly streaming, I'm pretty sure. And maybe 1 or 2 uploads. By the time the start of winter hit around December, I think I started getting back a bit. But now this is where things start getting more complicated, in which I started the Lost Archives series. So from December going to January. Now it is at this point, with a specific video, number 6, the whole hockey one, Catholic Cup 24. This one was the main issue throughout all of January. I might as well explain it here, and this will actually give you more insight into why I was gone for 3 weeks. So the entire month, I was planning on doing some sort of uploads or whatnot, but I was stuck on this one video, Catholic Cup 24 video, for the entire time I was gone. The entire month of January I was gone, in which I could have uploaded and done other things within that time period. I was spent trying to edit that one video. Now, mind you, I was working with a lot of footage from when I recorded that whole stuff back in 2017. Yes, December 2017. Where I record just like all the hours of like the entire matches. Actually, there were 2 matches I recorded. So having to watch all the footage and having to edit and do transitioning, fixing, stabilizing, and crashing my computer so many times that it would probably want to kill me at this point. I finally got it done by the end of January. But at the same time, I was trying to plan out, while editing, I was trying to plan out what I want to do with the channel, in terms of that channel, like what kind of content I want to do. But mainly it was just editing that one video. Now, what's specific about that one video was that the Lost Archive series was made originally as a challenge for me to do, seeing as I had about 9 days left before 2020 hit. So when it was still 2019, I had arranged myself to do a 9-day challenge of 1 video per day, and I had about 9 different projects, air quote projects, to try and do 1 per day. However, during that 9-day period, 5 days I was absolutely under the weather. I could not get out of bed, if at all. 3 straight days, I'm pretty sure, I was just sleeping, trying to get rid of this really strong sickness. I'm pretty sure it's just a really bad cold or something. But it hit me really hard. So I was gone out for 5 days, which meant I only had about 4 days left to try and upload, re-upload, or finish editing some videos to get out there onto my channel and on Instagram, which I was able to do. But by the time I got to 6th one, which was, again, Catholic Cup 24, is already literally the first day of January, at which point I was also streaming, actually, Asphalt 9. But I didn't realize how much work I had to do just to get the entire footage edited. That took so long. I put a lot of effort into that. So, yeah. Drove me insane, especially with my computer. It's still gonna hate me. Pretty sure. But anyway, point is, I just want to just get it out there and not have it not finished. I want to make sure it was well done, it was well produced, well edited, and just out there. By the time it, like, before February hit, I was like, okay, this is done. But then, February, I think I was trying to get back into it, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check back the studio to see where I streamed or when I streamed. But then March hit, pandemic started. Well, okay, technically the pandemic started back in November, but mainly caught globally around February and March. But it was around end of February, March, things just dipped. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys saw that. So what happened? I also have to make sure, take some breaks here and there, just make sure I get my words clearly out to you guys. Midterms. Feeling really tough emotions. Yeah. Also, an identity crisis with the channel? Yeah. Yeah, so those 3 things. Yes. Okay. So the first one, I had to make sure I had to study for these ones. Cause throughout January and February, and then that time period, obviously I was working on that one video, and I was just trying to work on the channel, but obviously that took me away from schoolwork, which put me behind on that stuff. So I had to make sure that I absolutely worked to make sure I did good with these upcoming midterms. thankfully I did. But yeah. So I got through those, but that took up about 1 or 2 weeks worth. So what about that last week? Well, nothing happened. I just was done with school for a bit, and I also had assignments. But I was like, okay, there's more of these, so still have to do those. But those were the second round of midterms. Yeah, second round of midterms. But the entire period, I was just studying and trying to work. I've also been working on the background, doing my own stuff with the channel still, trying to plan out what I need to do. Because again, what I'm trying to do with this channel is make sure it lasts. Make sure it has a good base, good structure, like at its beginning stages, and then we just build from there, right? Now onto the second point of emotions. So I just really couldn't focus on anything, and not because that YouTube took me away. I felt like that actually helped me more, just to control emotions and thoughts a bit. But all of February I just felt down. But that also carried into most of March. About halfway through it also stopped. I wasn't a fan at all of that time period. But yeah, I'm trying to elevate past that. I'm trying to work past that. Now on to the third point. What was my third point? Because this just got really depressing for me. The last point, no wonder it slipped my mind, identity crisis of the channel. That's actually technically not wrong. So if you stuck around with this channel throughout this entire time, obviously you've seen that I've done some side stuff with like the department or like anything university related, whatnot, past stuff like Lost Archives. Well, that's done now, right? Also with Asphalt 9 and Dirt. Mainly Asphalt 9 is the thing. So this is the major point I want to emphasize here, because this channel will be changing now, and hopefully for the better, because this is where I have to make a tough call on this one. Well, it's technically not a tough call. I could have made this call a long time ago. I should have. Asphalt 9. Oh boy. So I'm gonna put on screen. They've recently put out another update. So they have a new Porsche Carrera GT special event and a Porsche 718 Cayman Sport something, like it's the race version of the 718 Cayman Grand Prix special event that's up now. Other stuff. They've also added season passes. Season passes. Oh boy. Yeah, all that. Okay, so Asphalt 9. It's a good game. I will give it that. It is a good game. But it's such a... With how I want to go about the channel and how I want to do things, it's so restricting with like the racing and the cars and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there. Ignore the fact that I look like a mess right now, that I'm tired. 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I'm editing this. Hello, it's also current me right now. The point is, there's also something else I want to add. I just rediscovered the video that perfectly sums up my thought on what Asphalt 9 basically is. That being said, here's the clip.
realize how repetitive, how insanely repetitive the game is, and how little there actually is in the game. This game is literally microtransactions, but without actually paying for it. And don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it. It's just, I see there's so many tricks to the game. It's like an addiction kind of thing where it's like, oh god, no. Oh, I gotta go into the game now because it's like this really addictive thing that people need to do. It's like how Fortnite have the battle pass, and then every day they change the store to get people to come in to get to the store to be like, okay, what's in the store today? Because if I miss it today, I miss it completely. And I don't want to miss anything, and then they make you pay more and they make a shit ton of money that way. This is like that, just without any of the scummy microtransactions in it.
Alright, you're back. Hopefully you're still around. Otherwise, there'd be no point to this clip whatsoever. So let's just get back to the video. I like to do more stuff with you, the audience, the viewer. I'd like to do more interactions with you guys. You guys are like the base of where this channel needs to be, and I'm currently not hitting that. I'm not interacting as much as I should be. Obviously, I've been doing live streams and such, but that's not enough. It's not enough. Obviously, you guys are watching me compete in like the multiplayer races and like Grand Prix and stuff, but that's just not enough, and that's not having me to work to put in the creativity that I want to, and that I have currently in my head, and that I've planned out already. Actually, side point, I'm actually going to deviate here for a second. Fourth point is actually I'm working on a film project with one of my good friends. So this one will take a lot of my time, seeing as it takes on a lot of VFX, and I've been asked to help out the VFX as they can't really do much on their side, so I'm just helping them out with the VFX work and such. So obviously that will take some time of like probably February and May, or not February, god damn it, gotta take more of this in. Okay, April and May. Now, also, fifth point. April, I've got finals. Finals are this month, and assignments, whatnot, but mainly finals. Final exams are absolutely this month. And because we are at home, we have to do them at home, so still we can't take this lightly, because they do dictate our final grade and such. So yeah, I gotta make sure I nail those. So that's just the other thing. Now, fourth point, again, project. It's somewhat big, somewhat small, so middle ground. In my belief, I think it's a pretty good project, especially because it deals with. Hopefully you guys will see that soon. Now, third point, which actually takes into account the fourth point, the creativity part. So obviously I'm having this feeling of now wanting to deviate from Asphalt 9, and obviously you guys have seen me do some videos of Dirt Rally. Now obviously there's also this other section of the channel that I want to do with like just project stuff, like the one I'm currently working on, like the department, that was obviously a project. Some science ones that I could do that I might be able to show from the university or whatnot, those are projects. Other ideas that I just have, other projects that I've, obviously projects that I've developed and would like to continue making and doing. Also, I was hinting about another game, but I wasn't mentioning its name. So I'll say it here and I'll say it now. Forza. I want to get into Forza. Not Forza. Motorsport 4. thought I was gonna like it, ended up loving it. And then Horizon, ooh, that one really hit. But yeah, so obviously I have Forza Horizon 4 downloaded onto my computer with Dirt Rally, but I have not touched that a single bit because I've been saving it to record or stream, but mainly to record first. And then once I'm done playing through it, once I go through some sort of Let's Play, obviously YouTubers and mainly racing game YouTubers have already gone through that, fine, but I'm gonna do my own version, at least just go through it myself. Maybe I might be able to do it as a stream with you guys, so maybe you guys could watch along. But yeah, again, also I've not seen any sort of Let's Play. I'm completely blind to what is going on with that game. I've heard some things here and there, I've seen some things here and there, that's about it. I've kept myself on a clean slate. Now with that being said, there are also some other things I've been thinking about in terms of like gameplay, which is, do I want to cover other games? That's also another main point. I can guarantee there's going to be so many cuts just because I'm probably rambling on too much and I didn't catch it. So with that being said, I have a list of other games that I've looked at and I know I want to cover. So actually, you know what, I'm going to go over a side here. I'm going to list them all. I'm going to pull up a screenshot. So it's going to be on screen right about. And I'm also going to name some other games that I do want to cover that aren't currently on this list, but I still remember. So we have Forza Horizon 4, Need for Speed Heat, Dirt Rally and Dirt Rally 2.0, Jackbox, Quantum Break, Minecraft, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Hitman 2, Hitman, GTFO, Ace Combat 7, Sniper Elite 4, and Beat Hazard Ultra, or the second one. Also, Subnautica Sub-Zero, or why is its name? Hang on. Before I get criticized, I'm gonna get the name of this right. Below Zero. Subnautica Below Zero. There, you can't nail me for not exactly getting that right. Whole bunch of stuff I want to cover. Now, obviously, the YouTube algorithm likes when someone just sticks to just one main thing. I am not that. I like to cover a diverse amount of things because I know for a fact that I am someone who likes different things and likes to combine them into one thing, whatever this thing is. It's 5 o'clock. I've been recording for an hour. It's not good. I've just been standing here talking. Well, actually no, for half an hour I think. More like 3/4 of an hour. It's 45 minutes. Huge game list. One person, whole lot of ideas. Not something that the algorithm on YouTube likes. Probably not. But I'm gonna work around that. Hopefully. It's probably not gonna happen. But you know, who knows? You might be able to break YouTube. Might. With good content, right? Man, my brain is so dead right now. I'm just gonna say it right now. My brain is so dead. I'm trying to say so many things, but I am lagging so hard as well. You could probably see from the camera my face is doing the whole loading screen thing, like the whole video buffer, just at probably any given time. Any given time. It just be on the video buffering, and No. Okay, stay on track. Stay on track. Hopefully what I want to do is to just hit some main points. Emphasize on some main points such that I don't deviate from the algorithm, I guess. To make sure things go according to plan. Now, with April literally around the corner in just like 2 days as of recording this, I really want to cover some interesting games, and I also want to do gameplay with you guys, because I feel like that'd be very much exciting thing to do and watch too. Like for example, Jackbox, that one, that's gonna be an interesting one. Forza, especially Forza. Absolutely want to do that with you guys. Need for Speed as well. Hopefully we can get to that. Also, I'm trying to keep it down as it is literally like 5 o'clock again. But again, main point, a lot of stuff. I'll hit core points, yes, for this channel in order to sustain its strong base and foundation, in order for us to just keep elevating it to higher levels. So again, where have I been? I was coming in and out from school and not, and how I was just prioritizing things. And then again, second point was just how Asphalt was involved. So I'm gonna say this right now, this channel is now officially shifting. So Asphalt been great for me, good to me for the most part. Had some issues, Asphalt. It's fine, it's done. So for anyone wondering, that's anyone that's subscribed or has looked at the channel so far, Asphalt 9 content will probably be ending as of saying that statement. We might touch and go here and there on weekend streams. That I can say for sure most likely will happen at some point. But I've just grown tired of being restrained in like the game itself. I think I've just covered most of it. But yeah, even with its updates, I'm like, there's so many other things I want to do and cover. For anyone that's subscribed to this channel, mainly for Asphalt 9. Asphalt 9 was just a starter. And I do really want to emphasize that. We are now shifting priorities. But hopefully you guys are willing to stick around, especially for anyone that's not subscribed yet. We do have more, or I do. I'm literally the only one running this channel. I only have, or I do have more projects and plans going forward with this channel and content that I want to make for different, I guess, maybe different communities, or I don't know, we'll have to see how that goes or how that works. But I have other things I want to reach out to, so yeah. So there's gonna be now lower Asphalt 9 and greater of everything else. So yeah. After April though, channel. Straight up just a channel. We're gonna be working on for straight up 4 months, and hopefully working with possibly other people. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you guys do stick around to the channel. It is very much appreciated for me to see people stick around. My brain is lagging so much. Hang on. Opened up yogurt. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if you've stuck around at all, seriously, thank you for just even having to listen to me ramble. on. Hopefully I'll cut this to make sure it's as consistent as possible and sticks to points that I want to emphasize as to what's been going on. Anyways, I just appreciate if you guys stick around anyway. But yeah. So hopefully you guys do stick around, even with the channel shifting its content and stuff here and there. Again, hopefully you guys do stick around and subscribe to see what I have planned with this channel, because I really want to get into like all this stuff. It's just a lot. But I really want to interact with you guys, seriously. To do all this stuff, I can only imagine would just be the greatest thing. Also, again, as I've said before, seeing as I'm done talking now, I do again want to say, hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are safe at home, self-quarantining or quarantine. Not really sure what the term is. You get the idea. Anyways, stay safe, wash your hands. Alright. Courtesy and respect for people around you. Social distancing and all that. And yeah, again, stay safe and whatnot. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Also not sure if I should get more hot cocoa. Just ran out. Another milk run! Also ran out of hot cocoa. Another milk run! Oh boy, it's gonna be a long one to edit.